What's up, guys? Back for another video. I believe this is 3 days in a row now. Don't get used to it. Basically, I'm making this video like so soon. Um, Partially because I took like a 2-week hiatus and was not around. Partially because I'm just bored and this kept popped in my mind because I was on my YouTube and I saw a comment. Not going to tell you who commented, but let's pack in a dip and I'll tell you what's going on. So, Copenhagen wintergreen, as always. Yeah, I packed it a shit ton of times, but that's also because I'm down to this last tiny little fucking bit, and it's harder to get that shit packed. So, y'all should know what I'm talking about. Let's get this last little tiny bit here. Alright. Oh, by the way, saw this on my can like 5 seconds ago. It says, get your free gift and enter for a chance to win a fully restored 55 Chevrolet pickup at freshcoat.com. Don't know what the free gift is. I literally just saw that, so I haven't been on the website to check it out. But yeah, head on over to freshcoat.com and get your free gift, I guess. Whatever the frick it may be. So anyway, there's a video I posted a long time ago. And it was one of my earlier videos, and I was talking about basically starting dip. And this guy commented, I'm not going to tell you guys the name or anything, but his comment was, because I said something about, when you dip for a while, it creates a pocket. Basically, pretty sure he was being sarcastic, but good point to bring up, because a lot of people may not know. He said, I said it creates a pocket, and basically what he said was, oh, so by creating a pocket, do you mean it eats away your flesh until there's a pocket there or something? So basically, I thought I could make a video of some myths about dip that everyone hears, and I'll tell them whether or not I think they're true. So, start it out. 1, dip will give you cancer. That's not true. Do I think dip can give you cancer? If you dip for years and years and years, if you're dipping for 2 years or something, you're not going to have cancer from dipping. If you get cancer, you are just going to get cancer. It takes years for you to get cancer from dipping. I'll get to that in a minute because there's another one. Number 2, I got 8 for you. So, number 2 is dip cuts your gums open. Not true. And that kind of goes with, number 3, dip eats away at your lip to make the pocket, which was that. And the reason these are false is because if dip were to cut your lip open, you'd feel it. It's not like, it cuts your lip open tiny, tiny cuts and you're not going to feel it. No, you feel that shit, and it would sting like hell. It's not like the burn you get. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not from cutting your lip open. That is from the salt and everything else in the dip and your gums. Because your gums are sensitive. Believe it or not, your gums are sensitive even though the shit everyone puts their gums through, they are sensitive. And great example is like Listerine. When you swish with Listerine, that shit burns because it's alcohol and because it's minty. That's why a lot of your burn will come from the many of your dips, like wintergreen and all that stuff. Number 4, dip is worse than cigarettes. Not true. And the reason people say that, I think, is because on these fucking cans, you have smokeless tobacco is addictive. Well, it doesn't say it on this can. What about this can? This can say it? No. But on some cans, it'll say smokeless tobacco is not a safe alternative to cigarettes. That tells people it's just as bad as cigarettes. No, what they should put on them is it is a safer alternative to cigarettes, because it is. Um, like I just said, after years and years of use, yes, you can get gum cancer, you can get throat cancer, you can get any kind of mouth cancer, but you're not going to get lung cancer. You're not going to get cancer of the esophagus. You're not going to get all the cancers that come along with smoking. In fact, like 90, somewhere between 90 and 95% of oral cancer cases come from smokers. And no, that's not because the population of dippers is smaller, because there's just as many people who dip than there are that smoke. If you think anything otherwise, you're freaking retarded, because I see plenty of people who dip, and I see plenty of people who smoke. So, and I see people who dip and smoke at the same time. So, take from that what you will. Number 5, dip is disgusting. Should this be in my list? I don't know, but I don't think dip is disgusting. I don't think anybody should think dip is disgusting, because a lot of these people who dip, you don't even know that they're dipping. They're spitting in a can or a bottle or a mud jug. This is not gross. Can you see the dip spit? No. How is that fucking gross? If I do this, you have not seen any dip spit. It doesn't smell. If anything, it smells good. With the minty stuff and all the other stuff. Number 6, dip makes your teeth fall out. That one is kind of plausible, because after a while, your gums start to recede. Mine haven't receded that bad, because I don't dip a whole lot. I mean, I dip every day, but I don't dip like 2 cans a day or anything like that. After a while, though, your gums will start to recede, and years down the road, you can start to lose some teeth. Dip is only for rednecks. Not true. Not true, because I mean, look at society today. Look at baseball players. A lot of baseball players use smokeless tobacco, and a lot of these baseball players are not rednecks. They're not hillbillies or anything like that. I know a lot of businessmen that use dip and everything, police officers, everything. So just because you see somebody dipping, that doesn't mean they're a cousin-loving hillbilly, all right? It means that they're a person who enjoys smokeless tobacco. Simply put. And my last one is dip contains fiberglass. Now, a lot of people think dip contains fiberglass, and this goes back with 2 and 3, because they think that, and I'm not calling these people stupid, because I know a couple of YouTube dippers actually think this, and, when I first heard it, it was plausible. I had to do a lot of research to the point where it took me a long time to come to the conclusion that it does not. And the reason being is it doesn't contain fiberglass, because that would cut your lip all up, and it would get stuck in your lip, and it would make your lips swell up. And a lot of people think that fiberglass, it cutting your lip and everything, is how it gets in your bloodstream. It's really not, because if that happened, when you're if you get a cut on your arm, that swells up and it stops the bleeding. If you cut your lip, you're not going to get nicotine in there, because blood flows out. It's going to carry that nicotine out of your bloodstream. It's not how you get the nicotine in your system. There's no fiberglass. A lot of people think it has fiberglass, and part of that is because some of the cheaper dips use more salt as a filler, and you can see the salt crystals, and they're shiny and they look like fiberglass, but they're not. They dissolve in your mouth, no problem. If it cut your lip, you wouldn't get it in there. So, to anyone who has any more dip myths, let me know, and I'll make another video once I get a couple piled up. This is pretty much all I had today. I just wanted to make a quick video, and the guy commented on one of my things. I wanted to set that straight, because the pocket is not made from it eating away at your flesh. The pocket is made from, just something sitting in your lip. You could take a sucker and keep it in your mouth, and it will make your lip feel the same way it does when you have a dip in for a while. Gives you that gator lip. And I'm sure if you have a sucker in your mouth and you eat suckers constantly, you're going to get a pocket where that sucker sits. It's because your mouth adapts to what's in it. Your mouth will change according to how it is because it wants to protect itself. It's gonna conform to what's in it more than it's gonna just eat away at itself. So that's not what happens. But that's all I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends, and keep on dipping and spitting. See you guys later.